I guess I could at least put on some music or something. Better than nothing, I guess. Put the music down here. Or not, I don't know. I haven't decided if that's really even appropriate or not. Probably not. Shut up. Fuck you. How's it going, chat? No music. I feel like that's probably not appropriate, honestly. I'm not even bother with that today. So, I mean, simple as I am getting kicked out. I got 30 days to move out. So, and I really have no clue what the fuck I'm about to do. Why? Well, remember this little thing me and my landlord have been going on back and forth about with my rental agreement and everything like that? I guess he's decided he no longer wants to wait. Even though I've been paying the rent, I'm 2 months behind, and I told him I'd get it to you as soon as I can, but I'm not going to let myself fall further behind. He didn't care. Today, he decided that I've got 30 days to move out. So, I have no idea what the fuck I'm about to do. Kind of freaking the fuck out. So, this is more or less just a rant or a way to vent. Because if I sit here stewing about it, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. I'm going to go bonkers. You have money at least? No, it's gone now. Pretty much all I've burned through what I had to get caught up. And now, I have money that's on its way, normal paychecks and whatnot, but I don't have the money to just up and leave. So, yeah, I'm feeling fucking wonderful right now. And yeah, I really just don't know what to even say. That's about the gist of the story. Is I am being kicked out. You got no jobs? No, I can't find one. You know what? You know when people look at a welder that's been fired from his first job and left the job the second time, they turn you away. So, as far as the other jobs, they're not going to pay enough for me to save my ass in 30 days. If they even hire. Because nobody's fucking hiring anymore. They'd rather just run a skeleton crew and save money. It's a problem with living in the middle of scenic nowhere. So, yay. Sucks as I did all of this, and now it's all going to come back down. And I'm going to have to shove it in a storage unit. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's just a really bad situation. Yeah. Yeah. It's just what I fucking needed on my plate. It's just this dropped in my lap. And the thing is, I didn't get a letter or anything. He just comes up to me. He's like, I want you to move out. I'm going to talk to my lawyer tomorrow. So, family house, that's 1,500 miles away. I don't live in my hometown anymore. I moved 1,500 miles from home to try to find a little bit better living, and it only has gotten worse. Probably sue. I got no case. That and I can't afford a lawyer. That's for sure. Lawyers Lawyers don't. Lawyers are going to look at that and be like, that sucks. Anyways, you want us to fight it? That's going to be 20 grand. Fuck you. I don't know how to answer, man. That is maddening. Yeah, I don't either. I appreciate that, though. It's just fucking aggravating. Because here's the thing. Yes, I was in a tough spot last year, but I've been working at getting myself caught up. I've got almost everything caught up, right? Like, I got a little bit. I got all my other bills situated, get my credit card situated, everything like that. This is kind of the last thing because he wants it all at once. So I was still putting a little bit away, but then I'd have to go and pay, electric bill or whatever it'd be. Something that would pop up and just burn through the rest of it. Like I had to fix my car a couple weeks ago so I could finally get moving. So if you have powerful lawyers are expensive. They're going to look at me and say, you're paying $300 a month of rent. They don't give a fuck. That's the thing that I think pisses me off. I owed them $600. All this over $600. And I asked him, I was like, well, here, what if I, sell my car and I'll get you $600? I can ride a bike everywhere. He's like, I don't want it anymore. I just want you out. What the fuck am I going to do? Because I can't find any other. I've looked online. I can't find any other rentals right now. Landlords suck. Yes. Yes, they fucking do. So it's like, there isn't a full month of rent around here that can even buy you food for a month. Well, it starts to add up because I pay for all my own utilities. I pay for all my groceries. I live in my house alone. I don't have space for a roommate, unfortunately. Get out of there.
I know this isn't much, but I hope this helps. Sorry that happened to you and wishing for the best for you, Ma. Love you, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously. Any sublet opportunities around? Well, not really. Like I said, I've looked online. JT and Jada, they just had a kid, so they don't have the space. They don't have a spare room anymore. I've looked on Marketplace. I mean, there's nothing. The thing is, I live in a really tiny town. So there's just not a lot available. It's pretty much all filled up. How do you pronounce your name, by the way? Wyo. Like Wyoming, which is where I stole it from. So. I looked in the next town over. I've looked in the town that I was working in. There's just nothing. Kicking you out for $600? Yes. I got 30 days. I mean, it could be worse. He could have told me he wanted me out by the end of the week. I would have been really fucked then. But I legitimately I guess at this point, I'm not going to have to pay him rent this month. I'm not going to. So, set up camp in the woods, I guess. Urban Wyo. If you're a rich man, I'd buy a new house, but not a rich man. Yeah. See, that was the thing is this year is hoping to, have up enough money so that way you can buy like a little $50,000 fixer-upper and just finally say, fuck it, I am my own landlord. $600 and he's refusing to accept payment sounds extremely illegal. Here in the wonderful state of the South, it's a lot like employment. It's all at will. But here's the biggest problem. When I first moved in, it wasn't the same landlord. I moved in under a different landlord. The landlord sold the property to this guy. When the guy moved in, he never signed a new rental agreement. And it's something I've brought up with him, that we need to get a new rental agreement so that way both of our asses are covered. But hypothetically speaking, if you got $600 right now, would you pay him? No, I wouldn't. Because if that's how he's going to act over it, then I'm going to fucking bounce.
To me, you're one of the coolest artists I know. I really hope you figure something out.
Thank you, Avis. I appreciate that. And I do hope I'm gonna figure. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So, no, if I was to get $600, he's not getting it. I'd rather put it into a new home. So, because this is how he's going to act over it, and this is the way that he's been acting over the last few months, then I don't want him to be my landlord anymore. I don't want to live in his fucking backyard anymore. Okay, I don't want to have to try to sneak my car out in between his fucking house and the other house. You say the USA is a good country. USA isn't a bad country, but fuck, it's
Can
full
I
of
be
greedy
frank?
asshole.
You were the person that got me into my summer car. Your videos are genuinely the most funny but also the most informative videos I hope things look up for you, dude. You're my favorite YouTuber.
Thank you. I try to be informative. You know, my summer car video, in my opinion, is my least favorite video. But that was also just starting out. So, no, to be blunt, I've been wanting out of this fucking rental forever because it's a piece of shit. But it's not something I've been able to, just up and leave. It's not quite that easy. So, who's texting me? So, the US is a place I'd avoid personally. I've thought about it. This is why I hate greedy people who would do anything just for a quick buck, for anything, not even signing a rental agreement. And so, in retrospect, your line is a jackass. He is a jack. And it's annoying because the thing is, the reason why I wanted a rental agreement is that way if something happens, if he decides to jack up the price or say I owed a month or something like that, through the rental agreement, I would have a bank account or something, a check or whatnot. But with this little verbal agreement that he has, it's only in cash. That's the only thing he's ever accepted. So I've battled with it. That's why I've been hesitant. I thought I heard him walking up my driveway for a second. I've been hesitant to give it to him because he wouldn't sign an agreement. And it's just this whole sketchy fucking situation with him. But I've been paying, so I've been behind, but I've not been falling further behind. I paid for December, I paid for January, I paid for November. It's just those 2 months that I need to get caught up. Imagine your landlord watches your YouTube channel. If you do, fuck you. Yeah, I've gotten past the trying to be polite shit, and taking it kindly. Fuck you. Found any abandoned houses. Not living like a recluse. So, do you like my sister? She's at her parents' house working to get enough money to buy an apartment. Like I said, I don't live anywhere near my home. I live 1,500 miles away. My home is literally a 3 days worth drive from where I am. That's far. Yeah, I moved all the way across the country. And the reason why I moved is because the situation in my hometown, I'd be paying $1,500 a month for rent for where I live here now. Where'd the fucking cat go? It disappeared on me. So, I mean, I just got no capital. 1,500? That much? Yeah. No, where I lived is turned into like a tourist trap. So the rental that I was at before in my old hometown was a studio apartment that I was paying near $1,000 a month for. That's why I moved. Is because I wanted a better opportunity where I was, where I could have a chance to grow. And when I first moved, I was working a job there. I was paid the same as what I was doing back home, but I was only paying $300 a month of rent. Now, that job kicked me to the can. And the only welding jobs around here pay like ass. And they fuck you over. Because all the guys here, all they want is temporary work. So they'll work you for 70, 80 hours a week. And then once you finally break, because they'll count weekends and overtime and all that towards your point system score, because they all do points. Every scumbag company uses fucking points. They kick your ass to the curb. In the UK, if you don't pay your rent, your landlord has to go to the High Court to kick you out. Now, everything here is at will. So, have you lived in Texas? No. I imagine Texas is not cheap either now, especially in places like Dallas and Houston. So, and regardless, he said he's going to talk to a lawyer tomorrow to sign it and, give me a written eviction notice. So, I don't know if it's 30 days from when he first fucking told me or if it's going to be 30 days from when he gives me that notice. So, in the US, the only rule is fuck you. I get the say based on how much money I have. Exactly. That is pretty much how it is summed up. I live in doing favors for a friend and stuff. The only people I know are JT and Jacob. Or Jada and Jacob. Like I said, they just had a kid, so they don't have space. So, yeah. Who knows? Getting evicted is scary, even worse when you have a cool room like that. My biggest issue is I don't know where I'm going to take all this stuff. So obviously some of it I'm going to have to sell. The cat, I don't know where Nutters is going to go. So I know if I go to the cheap apartments down there, they're not going to accept him. So I'd rather not take him to a shelter. Maybe an RV. RVs aren't cheap either. Because you got all those fucking van lifers that have jacked the price up on them. What is happening? I'm getting kicked out. I'll give you a blank check for that PlayStation Lite. That one? The one that they threw in a dumpster? Half the plastic is broken? That one? I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. Live in the car? I live in a fucking Infinity? Jesus. I'll probably have to sell it. As it sits, I mean, that's going to be the only, place I got a good chunk of money. Scrap the Tahoe and whatnot. So, I don't know, I got top chat turned on this one. Turn that to live chat. I just now noticed they're not lined up. The only major work environment in this country is tourism and commercial development with the only job. It's crappy shit, and don't forget inflation with the government saying F you and sending you off. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing is, I've got all of this fucking skill. I know how to do engineering. I'm a fabricator. I'm a welder. I'm a certified welder. Certified in CAD. I've got diesel experience. I've got all this shit under my belt. And yet, nobody will hire. The fucking mayor's son got the job that I was supposed to get, and he doesn't know a fucking thing about goddamn SolidWorks. It took him 4 fucking hours to do a simple math equation that he wouldn't even have to do if he just opened up the CAD program and went point-to-point measurement on the fucking post in the or on the fucking plate. Something I could have done in 5 seconds, but I wasn't allowed to because I was not the engineer. Nepotism. Exactly. That the motherfucker spitting tobacco spit all over my tools. I'd suggest fucking off into another region. How? Sell my car, that's gonna be the only fucking thing I got. So you can sleep in your car, you can't drive your house. My car wasn't even driving for the longest. So I just got it running. Great for the next person, I guess. I don't like spelling out, but I'm sure you have a friend U-Haul you can get. I mean, I could probably get a U-Haul. But the problem is in finding a place there. There's a whole lot of things I'd have to get done in 30 days that need to be guaranteed is the problem with moving across the country. I've done it once and I barely got lucky. It's not something I'm willing to do again because it's risky. It's a gamble. Hence why I'm in this situation. Difference is last time I had capital to move on. I don't have it anymore. So I mean, I get it's a damned if I do, damned if I don't situation, but I don't need to be putting myself in a situation where I end up even worse than what I'm at now. It's not quite as simple as up and move again. Is it legal to kick someone out during winter? They can kick you out during any time of the year. So I don't know. Could you stop it? What are you doing? Get down from there. Dork. Dummy. I mean, I could sell a majority of my stuff. Don't get me wrong. I can get like a tub and put a lot of stuff into storage. what's going to happen in ours. That's the other thing is I don't know. That's it's a confusing situation. Yeah. You can just fucking leave. No, okay. Here's the thing that I'm trying to explain to you because I don't think you grasp it. I lived let's pretend there's a US map here, okay? I lived in a place called Sheridan, Wyoming. I was paying $1,000 a month of rent working for a utility company there. I was just barely getting by. I decided to say fuck that. I moved down here and ended up living with some friends for a while. That was 1,500 miles away. One-way ticket. There was no going back from that. And for 2 years, I've been hopping from job to job because nothing's been stable. Yeah, I've been living, but for a while it was okay. But the problem is the economy in this town's dying. And because of that, there's hardly any jobs. There's hardly anything to support itself. It's just falling
He'll get
through.
you through this.
It's just going to complete shit. Because of the situation I have, I don't have the money to just up and move again on the chance that I might find something better. Especially because the only reason I moved here is because I knew people here. I don't know anybody anywhere else. Can't you move somewhere after getting some capital by selling some shit? This is all I really got. I don't have a lot of stuff. That's probably $100 worth of stuff right there. That's it. I don't have a couch. I don't have a big old sofa. I don't have a big old TV or anything like that. That's pretty much all the stuff that I got. Every other room in my house is barren or full of garbage. Okay, I would have had the money if I didn't get fired from my first job. And because that job was in a different town, I didn't have that much money to begin with. Even though it paid well, I was constantly having to drive there and drive back. And then they up and fired me for the dumbest of all fucking reasons. And I could not, despite applying to everywhere in town, get a job for almost 4 months. And that burned through all my savings. And then I got this new job. And I worked there for a little bit. And then I got screwed out of the position that I was working in. And then I started working with a guy that started spitting all over all my tools. And when I went to go ask to get it fixed, they told me to quit. So it's not as simple as, oh, why don't you just go and see if these guys have jobs? Because if I go there and I don't, then I'm really fucked. Because that was the same situation I was told about when I first moved down here. It's, oh, you come down here as a welder, you're going to be guaranteed to be having a job. Where are they? There is not a welder shortage. They want meat in the grinder. You have no responsibilities holding you down. Even though that one really doesn't count. But I've also got myself to look after. That's the point that I'm trying to make, is that I can't... It's the same situation when I first moved down here where it's, dude, you'll make all sorts of money. You're a welder. You're almost guaranteed to find a spot. I get down here and it's a struggle. Can Jada hold on to Nutters while you look for a place to live? Maybe. I don't know. That's up to her. But that's if she wants to take on another pet on top of having a new baby. Give me a nearby and bigger town. I'd rather not. Don't do anything drastic. You know what I mean? The most important thing is stay mentally sound. I mean, I don't know what I would do. The only person that's going to be able to dig myself out of the situation is me. What is he getting into? What did you find? Oh, you're playing with your carrot thing. I understand the struggle of having a lot of pets. We have 4 dogs and it's expensive to feed them all. I mean, I would pay to feed the cat. I'm not just going to dump him on her. Wish you luck anyway. Thank you. I know I was turned into a bit of an asshole there, but it's basically I'm being told the same thing that I was told the first time around, and it screwed me. So don't get me wrong, I'm hesitant to make that sort of gamble again. How much can you get for donating blood? That's $20. The US is not as good as everyone says. No, it's I don't want to be the political asshole that says it, but this place fucking sucks. Okay? If you have not established yourself, you are fucked. Nobody wants to live off Social Security checks. We're running out of Social Security. Yet the age limit keeps getting raised, and yet the payouts keep getting smaller. My grandma can't get Social Security. And she's at that age where she's supposed to get it. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have any tools or toolboxes you can clean up and sell for some money? No, I sold most of them when I moved. Really don't have that much left at all. I like a pack out box full of hand tools, but I need to hold on to those if I end up driving that piece of shit around. Likely army recruiters. I've seen what that does to Jacob. I'm not going for that. Don't get me wrong, it's a good idea, but it fucked him up hard. And he gets screwed week after week by those guys. Can you ask family or friends for some money? Like I said, the only friends I really know that are nearby just had a kid, so I'm not going to ask them. So, what's the reason for the eviction? $600. A matter of $600. A situation I thought was taken care of and understood. Clearly not. What are you doing, you nutcase? You're not in there. I could have swore I just watched you walk into that. I'm losing my mind. Look at that shithead back there. $600, and also because the landlord got a wooden pull up his ass. I could be a dick and pull the "you never signed a rental agreement, so I never paid a cent." But I don't think I would win that argument because he's got a lawyer. I don't, and I can't afford one. He can.
I have no idea what going on, but here's some money.
Thank you, Honamaki. Would try that. I appreciate it. So he said he was already talking to his lawyer tomorrow to put everything in paper. So essentially he pulled the most fucked up Duke. Yeah. You have friends from the United States, not close by. It'd be a big move again. So hope you get through this. Thank you. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just some shithead German that really enjoys your videos and really wants to get proper foothold in life. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a dick, but just when and it's like someone else just said, in the U.S. you have to pay for every single thing, and everything has a charge to it. So they nickel and dime you to death. So that's why moving is just not much of an option. You have to go dark for a while on YouTube to find a place find by us. I'm going to be honest, YouTube is the only thing keeping me sane. It gives me something to focus on. Only reason I'm here. It's funny is I started YouTube when I lost my job, because I lost my job. The first time. It's the only reason. Shit, I want to donate, but I'm a kid. Do not donate then. Keep that money. Especially if it's your parents' money. Keep that money to yourself. I might as well be honest. Yeah, no, don't donate your parents' money, dork. I almost just lowered my desk all the way down because I'm playing with the buttons. It's my money. Don't do it. Simple as. If you're not old enough, don't do it. Abide by the rules. Last thing I need is someone getting in trouble over me. Gonna steal that credit card. Now, if your parents are rich billionaires who happen to own a corporation, now then maybe we can talk there. Pretty much when I am in France, so I'm gonna leave this. All right, see ya. Up the Patreon monthly payments, that's also fine. I'm not gonna up the Patreon because I've hardly been active on there as is because all my projects have been kind of slow and I'm working on a video that should be a little bit faster. I could probably crank it out quickly if I just put my head to it. It's probably not going to be as popular because it's not BeamNG or Mad Max or My Summer Car, not some car game, but you know, it's something. I could take the intro.
I hope this helps.
Local idiot. Thank you, local idiot. I could name a few people who would fall under that category, but I appreciate it.
Hope this helps. You need it more than me.
Random Canuck. Thank you. I know I should be like jumping with join right now, but all my energy's been sapped for me. So I feel like a dickhead that I'm not doing like backflips or anything, but thank you. Good night, TJ. So all my energy's been sapped. The only reason I am standing right now is because if I sit, I'll get pissed off even more. I physically cannot sit right now. So.
I have to go now. Do not give up. If these people are genuine friends, you might be able to support them in exchange for food and a couch while you get going.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly I don't want to burden them because like I said, they just had a kid. They got their own things they got to be working on. So they don't need some random asshole living in their house with them while you got that to focus on also. So I don't need to pass my burdens on to them.
Love you, Wyoming. You're the best dumbass around.
Fuck you. Thank you. But fuck you too, still. If it's any consolation that my Cyber Card video put me through the darkest times of my life thus far, funny and entertaining, and by far really good content overall. Thank you. Same for the Long Dark video. I need to actually go back and redo the Long Dark video, because the Long Dark... I screwed up a lot of things on the Long Dark video, and I need to correct them. I got a lot of things wrong, and I need to go back and correct it. Especially because they've added a lot to this game. To the game. We've been doing all the survival series with it. Dork. No wonder there's so much crime in your country. Thank God you have morals and don't join in the life of crime. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I used to judge people all the time. I don't do it anymore because now I get it. I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Who's gonna notice a couple $100 missing out of the till or something like that? I no longer judge. Not that I'm out stealing people's shit, though. If you buy a car, buy a Volvo. I just need something more reliable than a fucking Infiniti. That's America, land at the free and the home of the lawsuit. Yeah. So. I mean, I've been looking for rentals, but right now there's nothing at all. It's just one of those shitty situations. Where you know. Maybe something might come up within 30 days. I mean, I'm going to be looking. I'm keeping my eye out. So, I pulled my HSA because I got a little bit of money in there. You know, and I got AdSense that's coming, but AdSense doesn't pay that much. My HSA check should arrive, I don't know, 6-7 weeks from now, which I might be kicked out by then. So I'd have to change where it's going to on the drop of a dime. So that's lovely. What are you going to do, by the way? I guess just grit my teeth and hope that something pops out or pops up. Pops out. What the fuck pops up? That's all I really got. That's all the options I really have. You guys want music? I've just now realized this whole stream's been without music. It would be better with background music. I've got it sitting right here. I can add it on. So, Finland, the land of infra. God, I played that a long time ago. What subscriptions can you get rid of to save some change? I've gotten rid of all of them. I did that a while ago. I took care of that problem a long, long time ago. Got approached by Raid Shadow Legends. I did a while ago, but I never reserved the seat. I don't know if I can reserve a seat now. What? What are you doing, Squeaky? What? 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 I was about to jump all the way up here, isn't he? He's thinking about it. Brazil, move here. You don't have to pay for every single thing. I can't speak Portuguese. We'll say America has the opportunity for success and the most opportunity for failure at the same time. Success is hard, failure is easy, but once you fail, it's hard to succeed. It's like money, it takes forever to get it. Spends in a minute. Gotta love that you can work hours away for your life just for that money to disappear in a blink of an eye. Straight into someone's pocket who's just sitting there like this. But the 90% will stay in the suck to try to get in the 10% to have the monies, the 1%. What is he doing? He is being a fucking goofball. What state you from? I'm from Wyoming originally. Then I moved all the way across the U.S. to Alabama, which was a mistake. So, good God, you're far? Yeah. I guess it was a 1,500-mile drive from northern Wyoming to western Alabama. And I've worked at, I know a lot of people are going to probably scurrying to Alabama to say, oh, well, I found this job that does welding. Chances are I probably already worked for them. I've done almost all of it here. I've worked for a company that's shut down, a company that's fired me, a company that forced me to walk off the job. They don't want workers here. They want slave labor. Is Alabama going to shit? Oh yeah, it's going to shit. It's going to shit hard. Oh, this state's fucked. So This state is screwed. So fucked. I guess it's whatever. Come up here to Tennessee. I can't just up and move. Like this, that's the point I'm trying to make, is that it's not as simple as just pack everything and leave. That thing is not going to make it. And then even if I get there with a fucking U-Haul, I'm going to have to move out somewhere where I'm going to have to still be close to something, which means it's going to be expensive. Because my only option would be to ride a bike. So it's getting warm in here. We will find something. Get the cash, you move to Tennessee. Section 8? I don't think I can apply for Section 8. I don't think I'm applicable. Because I live on my own with no kids. Property rentals. Let's see what's around here. Let me double check again. So why not? Ugh. We go here. It's Facebook, so of course it takes forever to load. One listing. It's a fucking ad. Of course it is. Keep us posted in the Discord, pretty please. Yeah, no, I'll be active in there for sure. Let's try over here. Is, of course, an ad. It's not even real. That's looking for. That's elderly living. I'm not elderly, unfortunately. Is credit score too fucked for a loan? Yep. Unfortunately, my credit cards fucked me up. What? Okay, here's the cat, I guess. But here's the nutters. There's a zip tie on my boom arm that he's addicted to right now. There's a tail. What are you fucking doing? Slammed his head into the boom arm. Hey, that's my pop filter, dick. Get out of here. He doesn't like being picked up. I don't know why he's like that, but he doesn't like to be picked up. Plenty of houses for sale. No houses for rent. Why does he always go for the pop filter? Because he loves playing with it. He thinks it's funny. checked what Birmingham has to rent. Have you tried renting in Birmingham? That is speed run to bankruptcy. Housing prices have gone up too. Holy shit. That fucking blows. So housing prices were not too bad a year ago. Stop. What? 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 No. No. Fuck. Stop it. I can see you. Like, I'm not like a T-Rex. I have a wide field of view. I could see you. Dork. Lord. Where did you get that? I give up. I'm not even focusing on it. Damn, there's like nothing for sale now. What the fuck? What happened?
I get it, man. I'm sorry. Good luck.
Thank you. 2 a.m. here in Finland, so I gotta go soon. Good night. Sleep tight. Fuck me, what makes that house so expensive? Oh, Lakeside. That didn't make sense. What makes that house so expensive? There's nothing special about this place. What? You even blocked out the fireplace. Oh, it's got archways and really shitty vinyl flooring. I'm not going to show you guys because it's got the address like right there. But whoever did the vinyl flooring on this house needs to be fucking beat over the head. Also, the roof is leaking. Just from one glance, I can tell the roof is leaking. That house ain't worth $76,000. How'd you get the name Wyo? I stole it. Because I'm from Wyoming. I'm very original. Soggy roof. No, you guys want to talk about... Let me complain about something. About this fucking rental. You see that? Do you fucking see that? Here, let me see if I can shine some light on it. To prove my point. Do you see that? You see how the roof is kind of sagging there? That hasn't been fixed either. Alright, now I'm in the bitching part. Now I get to get mad about everything. I get the right to be mad about everything now. Oi! Stop! Stop it. I'm a mad boy. I'm a tired boy now. It just sapped all the energy out of me, man. Boy, if you don't with your shit. Oh, man. How evict? Why evict? Cats? Nope. A matter of $600. Two months rent that I have missed, but I haven't fallen any further behind besides that. I told him I'd pay it when I can, and he decided, nope. 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 I'm done. Get the fuck out. Thank you, Tonius. Imagine evicting the coolest duck on YouTube. I think that goes to... What is his name? I can't remember his name. I can't be bothered to remember it right now. August. I have a friend who joined the army in lieu of becoming homeless. No, I can't do it. Physically, I cannot do it. That is too much of a rapid change and too much of a commitment that I know I'm going to regret. Everybody around me's regretted it. I can't do it myself. I'm not trying to shit on people that join the army. That's their decision, but it's not something I can do myself. I'm on the wrong. I'm not even on fucking. What am I doing? Let's see if we go to this entire area. Yeah, there's nothing here. This whole section of the state is empty. Able to sell plasma? It doesn't pay like it used to. Around here, it's like $20. That's slow? It's because we want everything for free now. What's this stream about? Me trying to stay sane? I was going to ask what was going on. Pretty much that. That's the gist of it. I don't know if I could say it anymore. Getting evicted over the dumbest of bullshit. So. Now I'm fucking exhausted because I was all pissed off and now I'm fucking. Now I'm fucking. Fuck. Just fuck it. Fuck it all. Screw it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't fucking care. Fuck it all. Fuck you. Fuck monetization. Now fuck you guys. No, I love you guys, but fuck everything. Duck themed OnlyFans? No. When I say fuck you, I don't mean you guys. I just mean fuck everything. Because I just want to say fuck. Just at the top of my lungs. Fuck it. What are we going to do? We're going to fuck it. Duck OnlyFans. No. Why does everybody go to the OnlyFans option? There is not a single portion of me, of my out of shape ass that you want to see. I can promise you that. Show us Nutters. I can't pick him up now. He's all curled up in a ball and sleeping. I could do this. You can kind of see him back there. All cozy. He's been acting a fool all day, so if he's going to lay down now, I'll take it. Avocado makes fucking bank on it. Of course he does. That's because people like to bully him on there. Nakano knows that his target audience are literally just bullies. Have you felt home there genuinely? When I first moved in here and I was stable, I felt home because it was my first like chance at being me. And I was doing good until I hit this one fucking wall and it's just been fucking downhill from here. Ask Froggo Boy for a collab. Me and him don't make the same style of content. I don't think we're compatible. So, good night. Good night, TJ. Again. You have any ultra rare Pokemon's cards to sell? Maybe. I don't think they're worth anything. This is gonna be the moment I have like a $70,000 card or something like that. Maybe these are the only ones I got. I just get them out of fucking Happy Meals, which means they're probably not worth anything. I don't care about them. I don't play Pokemon or anything like that, so I'll let you guys decide. I have an NES. I don't know if it works. That ain't worth anything. Cutie Fly. I saw this notification, thought it was going to be some apology video. I don't apologize for anything. That... I don't think that's worth anything. I know you guys can't see it because this camera sucks. That... that ain't worth anything. Ask Ray for money. Ray's paid me for a drawing. He just won't tell me what it is yet. I got that. It's got a little shiny thing to it. I don't think that's worth anything. Put your hand behind the card. Camera doesn't autofocus because it sucks. That ain't worth anything. That, I don't know, that looks kind of cool, but I don't think it's worth anything. Look at this card again. What about baseball cards? No baseball cards. I got a Pikachu. I know that shit ain't worth anything. Because people make fun of people all the time for these cards. I got this. That ain't worth anything. How's he getting kicked out though? Didn't I only tell him why? The landlord, me and him have been having disagreements back and forth. I'm behind 2 months rent, but I haven't fallen further behind. It is from a situation a while ago. I've been able to keep up, but I haven't been able to pay it all back. I told him once I got the money, I'll pay it all back. He's decided he doesn't want to wait any longer. Mind you, this is back in like November is where I started to fall behind. But I've been able to pay December. You know, this month I was about to pay, but I'm not paying him anymore. So October and November are the only ones I had to catch up. And he decided no. Nope. Nope. This one's kind of shiny. Maybe that one's worth something. I don't know. How long have you been at this humble pile of shit? 1.5 years now? What's King Ropes? It's a saddle and tack store in my hometown. Sell a ball, if you know what I mean. So that's a conspiracy theory. That's not a conspiracy. That's a myth. You can't actually sell organs. You cannot sell your testicles. You can't sell anything like that. You can donate them, but you cannot sell them. But yes, people have to pay for them to get a replacement. But no, you can't sell them. They're only donation. That was an option I would have done it long ago. Trust me, I've considered it. How long will I be able to stay in your home? 30 days is the number I was given. Given my notice today, so February What would be 30 days from now? Would it be at 7, 14, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. February 7th is when I got to be out of here. February 10th? Oh, never mind. Don't listen to me. February 10th is when I have to be moved out. We can make 1K in 30 days. No, it's like, I don't know if the problem is I don't know where the hell I'm going to go. What sucks is there was a rental that popped up a few days ago for $500 a month. It was right down the street. I should have messaged them. I should have knew better. Should have known something was going to happen. I didn't have the $1,000 to move in. Make a deposit and everything like that. They call to your local public housing authority and see what they have for. I think the housing authority has a waiting list right now because demand has been so bad. What I remember the last time I gave them a call is that they had nothing to offer. They had a waiting list up to like 6 months. Look how much that blue card is worth. This one? Okay, let's take a peek. If I had to guess, $4. What would that be considered? Oh, I misspelled it. Would that be considered like a shiny? I don't know anything about Pokemon. Someone explain this to me. In Pokemon card. $0.02. 2 cents for this. Some guy's selling it for $90 on eBay, but it's not selling. 2 cents. Do I hear $2? The rest of these are just basic. Imagine if they say basic on them, they're just not worth anything. Anybody want it? Just have it. Because after shipping and taxes, it's not going to be worth anything. Part-time male stripper. How many times do I need to explain this to you? There isn't a single part of my body you want to see. I can promise you that. Yes, I know people out there have kinks. There ain't a single part of my body you want to see. If you have any X or dynamic card, maybe these are the only ones I got. I get them out of fucking Happy Meals. Let's see what else I have that might be worth something. I don't know about this. I'm pretty sure this is a reproduct. I'm pretty sure this is a reproduct. But it's the Ultimate Doom for Windows 95, and it's still wrapped. But I'm pretty sure this is a reproduction. It's got a sticker on the back that says multi-pack. Fortunately, there's not a date on it or anything. I don't want to tear the sticker off to see if I can find it. I mean, this looks like something you get in a Walmart. The only date on it that I see is the copyright, which is not going to be up to date, which is 1993. Other than that, there's no information on it. Let's look up the Ultimate Doom. So any FurCons in Alabama? There's one in Atlanta that I'm being forced to, but I don't think anybody's gonna. I don't think anybody's gonna take it. Plus, the way I do drawings, I couldn't do them in IRL. I use Source Filmmaker to do all my references and whatnot, and so it'd take me forever to do just one. The Ultimate Doom. Shopping. $12. Damn it. $12 for this. I think I paid like 15. That CD is $300. Where the hell are you seeing $300? I think you guys looked at one listing on eBay. Yeah, eBay doesn't count because eBay has guys that are trying to sell these things for a bunch all the time. There's always guys on eBay trying to pump the prices up. Ugh. For Windows 95 physical copy. Macari, $22. $16. $10. $15. $15. $18. I don't know if this is even the original wrapping, to be quite honest. I don't want to take it out of the wrapper. So, please don't sell your 80s Haze poster. That one? Hell no, I paid to get that printed. Oh, what else we got in here? I have PlayStation 3, but I don't dare sell that. My PlayStation 2, which I don't dare sell. I have an NES, but it's fucked beyond repair. I don't even know if it works. I just did all this work putting this up. Now I gotta take it all back down. I can sell the 3D printer, but the 3D printer's not gonna be worth anything because it's been broken forever. I have this. I don't know if it works or not. On a Halo Edition Xbox 360. It's kind of rattly. It's got something in there. Yeah, there's something rattling in there. I think it's a feature. Oh, the button's stuck. It's stuck. I can't press the button. Ew. Never noticed that. I got a Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. I have... That's not mine to give away. That's about it. That's all the valuable stuff. I got Hobo with a shotgun. Anybody want Hobo with a shotgun? What the fuck was that? That's about it. That's all the good. That's all the fancy stuff I have. 360S had touch buttons. That wasn't. There was a slight click, but it was not. The 103 might be worth a bit. That someone's already bought that. The only reason it's here is because he wants me to keep it here. That's technically not mine anymore. I've already sold it. Just got here, you okay? I've got past the being pissed off part. Now I'm just tired and I'm rambling. So. At least you're not like this Verbalese guy who earlier this week spent over $2,000 on an animation of his character and went bankrupt. Fucking Christ. For how much of an animation? Like how many seconds? How many frames? That's a ripoff. I mean, don't get me wrong, animation is always more expensive than like a solid drawing, but Jesus. Are you going to cancel your P.O. box? No, I still have to take the application there. Is that a Halo 4 Xbox? Yes. Yes, it was. Don't look at my beer gut. Verbalese is the beatbox meme guy. Oh, I can't remember. It's a 360S. It's not supposed to click. Oh, I hate that then. Feels wrong. It's probably worth like $150 to $200. Maybe. But I have no idea if it works. I might have a power cable for it somewhere, but I have no clue if it works or if it's red ringed or what. Any construction crews around? No, this town's dying. All the projects have pretty much stopped. They were building something across the plant from where I used to work, but that place is gone tits up now. The NES can be fixed. It could be. I'm sure it could. I got it from a garage sale for $10. No controllers, no cables, no nothing. I know the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 works, but those things are mine. I refuse to give them up. It is yellow to all hell. The things are crusty, rusty. There's no cartridge in it. So, it is really yellow. Yellowing means vintage quality. I mean, yeah, it's been used. I just don't have the... Actually, I may have the right cables to try this out. I just don't have a controller or a cartridge. Do commissions. I've been doing commissions. The reason I've stopped as of late is because I need to get a video done. But even when I was doing commissions, no one would take them. I have my prices set up on Twitter on Newgrounds. So, thing is, getting commissions right now is hard. I mean, you can ask almost any artist right now. So, community's all... I mean, no, it's the exact opposite. The community is super large. So you got a lot of artists and a lot of competition. So when you're starting out, I mean, there's not a lot of traction to gain. You have to be pretty well established now. But art's one of those things where it's like, it's not people taking advantage of it or anything. Well, I mean, there can be some like sub cases, but when people have made it in art, they usually have earned it. It's not like YouTube where people put slop content out and get big because of it. If you lower your YIF price, you might just be able to buy a house. I'm not even charging that much for it to begin with. Why do you want me to draw you porn so bad? So, Hi, I'm from Brazil. You're like the 10th guy tonight. Make reaction content. Ew. Oil fields in Alabama? I don't believe so, no. All right, it's too warm in here. Hold on. Hold on. Shut this off. That's enough of that. Ugh. Moving with Ray. Co-live with Ray. Ray wants out of the Ray lives in a single studio apartment in a basement. Speak Portuguese for me, please. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. Who is Ray? He's a buddy of mine that I do a lot of stuff with. What's the video of you ranting on the hub? What? Bit personal, but have you considered moving back with your parents if possible? I cannot stress this enough for like the 10th time, and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I live 1,500 miles away from home. Here's Wyo's husband. Shut the fuck up. Just cut off work. How you holding up? I want to die. I got these things in my hands. I've just been playing with them. What about mines or quarries? It's not. I live in scenic nowhere. I don't know. Please speak Portuguese for me. I'm gonna time you out if you ask again. I've told you I don't know how to speak it. Begging is not gonna make it work. Why'd you move to Alabama? Funnily enough, jobs. Look how that's working out for me. Don't move to this shithole state. Can you do any card tricks? I can make these cards disappear. Ta-da. And just like that, a probably rare, valuable card has been diminished to a value of absolutely nothing. Why I was losing already. I'm just tired. That shit just sapped all the energy from me. And I want to go to bed, but at this point, I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep now. 2 cents to 1 cent to negative 1 penny. I'm gonna have to pay someone to take it off my hands now. I think that's the shitty thing. It's like now I'm in a state of I'm gonna be exhausted, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to sleep because that timer is just gonna tick, 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 tick. 29 days, 28 days, 27 days. You better figure it the fuck out, loser. It's just gonna be hanging the fuck over me. I buy that Fallout poster for $50. I think I got it on Amazon for like $20. That one? Yeah. Same with that one. And I paid $16 to print that and $5 for the frame. All right, I'm done. Hold on. Sell merch. I have stickers, but it's just I need to go drop off the application for the PO box so we can start printing them and selling them, or sending them to patrons. Patrons are supposed to get them first. If people are interested in buying them, we could try, but it's just us cutting them on a Critus, so, or on a Cricut. Any pricey figurines you have? No. How about Ang is mad that you don't know how to speak Portuguese? Well, I think he's trying to trick me into saying something to get me in trouble, but I'm just not in the mood for it. The only figurine that might be worth some money, which I can always print again, is this. But this is on Thingiverse. I don't think I could sell that, so. Although, I really like this. This is like the really cool piece that sits in my background. I wanted to just say pink pussy. Okay. You gorfball. I got, I mean, this thing that I stole from GameStop's probably expensive. Maybe. I don't know, though. That's falling off the wall because I just used double-sided sticky tape and it's super heavy. Let's look up how much the promotional tapestry is. Pokemon. Which one is it? Legends Arceus. Promotional tapestry. What did I... There we go. I misspelled promotional. Sell your clothes? You want my wholly burnt up clothes from welding? That's all I got. This is the nicest shirt I've got. These are the nicest clothes I've got. I just rewash them over and over and over again. Hey, that's a benefit. I at least have a washer that's mine. Still have no dryer.
Not much, but I hope it helps.
Thank you. Sell the washer? I may actually sell the washer because I don't want to move it. Actually, the poster goes for a little bit. One guy on Macari, it's selling for 150. One guy's selling it for 300. I don't want to give that up though, man. God, that sucks if I'd have to sell that because it's cool. Show us this. GameStop was going to throw this thing out. So I told him, no, give it to me. I like it. I want it. And then I had it sitting in a thing for 2 years. Now I got it. I was walked into GameStop for something else the day that this released, and they were pulling it off the wall, and I was like, oh, what are you going to do with that? Like, oh, we'll probably end up throwing it out. I was like, hell no! This is made out of cloth. This is like a high quality cloth material. And I was like, fuck no, don't throw that out. This thing's nice. This is neat. I don't play Pokemon that much, but this is cool. I don't know if I can bring myself to get rid of that. Because it's like the one nice thing that I have on display. Everything else is just cheap, like McDonald's toys and whatnot. I hope you can vent your frustrations out. I know it's hard. You'll get through eventually. I'm sorry and hope you figure it out. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. What I'll probably do. Here's my plan. I've had a video that I've been working on, but I've kind of lost motivation to work on it for the time being, and so I put it off to the side because it was burning me out. But I've been working on a very stylish intro for it that would be paired with video. But I think that intro can be done by itself. I think I can release that intro by itself because it's a BeamNG intro and people like the BeamNG videos. I think I could probably do something with that. Release that, and the other video can work without an intro, I'm pretty sure. In fact, it'd probably be better if I cut it out because then it's just nothing but bloat. Work on this next video. That actually will be done pretty quickly because the voiceover alone was only 14 minutes. So when it's said and done, the video might be like 10 minutes at most. I don't know how well it's going to do because it's on a topic that I think a lot of people aren't going to be used to for the channel, because I'm usually targeting video games about survival, cars, Mad Max. Usually it's something always automotive or like gun related. This is a completely different game, but that's why I've been wanting to get into different games. So it's probably not going to be liked by a lot of people, but I think it will get a new crowd in that will want those types of videos, and it'll let me expand. That's the biggest reason why I'm doing it, because I want to move on from the same old thing. Rain World? No. Maybe. Maybe later. You gonna get rid of your SIG? I've already well, which one? I got 2 of them. I already sold my other one. I'm keeping a hold of this one because it's my only actual like home defense pistol now. Because I don't want to exactly use the FNS, because the FNS has a 3D printed frame, i.e. no serial number. So I may just go buy a bunch of energy drinks and shit like that and just slam the video out tonight. Move up north. I can't do that anymore. I've already said that's where I came from. That was my stomping ground for 21 years. So you're 103. Someone's already bought that. Mexico? No hablas español. Move to the Great North. Make an actual thumbnail for Papa's video. Yeah, I still need to change the thumbnail so it's better. NAFTA truckers make decent money if you have a CDL. It costs money to get a CDL. It's not cheap. Move west. Every time someone says move, it usually is always back to the same spot that I've been at. Don't come to Cali. I could have guessed that. Is it impossible to live in the US without a firearm? No. It's entirely possible. Your chances of being shot in the US are extremely low, despite what people say. Now, I'm not trying to like make a political statement here, right? I'm not, I don't want it to be like that. I have my beliefs. Everybody has their own beliefs. I respect your beliefs. I respect my beliefs. Your chances of being shot in the US are very, 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 very low. That being said, we do have a crime problem. So I have it, and I hope I never have to use it. Does the guy have proof of your back payments, like actual receipts, or have you just been paying cash? He's only taking cash. That's what I was saying, is I could try the defense of, well, he never had an agreement, and so therefore he can't prove that I didn't pay him, but he's got a lawyer. I don't. Lawyers are expensive. He's got one. I can't afford one. I feel like most people support gun rights in here, and if you're not from LB, well, I don't care if you do or don't. It's like I said, I don't want to be political. I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion. If that's the way you believe, if you don't like them and you think that, then that's you. I'm not gonna shit on you. I'm a firm believer of I'm just gonna do me, or you gonna do you, and let's not do each other, preferably. He actually served you paperwork. He's talking to his lawyer tomorrow. He's gonna be serving me paperwork tomorrow. It's not. Here's the thing, though, is I can't afford the legal battle of trying to stay in this shithole. Right? This is not a place worth fighting for. Let's get real. The fucking roof is falling down. The heat's been spotty. The AC's been spotty. Everything's been broken. The lights keep going out. The fan in the bathroom stopped working. The fucking shower rattles. The fucking air flows through here like Swiss cheese. It's just, this is not a place that's going to be worth fighting for. I'd rather just try my luck finding somewhere else. I've had my issues with the church, but I think you can do one thing, it's help you right now. Not from what I've heard all sorts of horror stories about the places here. We have a 1-star review on Yelp. I don't think he's got a Yelp to even review him. Well, excuse me, sir. That is not your Xbox. You don't like being out. He's probably going to fight me now. Ask your parents for money? I'm not going to ask my mom for money. She already has a hard time as is. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, like I said, he doesn't like to be helped. He's a very independent boy. He's a strong, independent man that plays with zip ties. Give him a deal. Get out and I'll pay what I can until I find a new place to rent and I'll be out of your hair with no more issues. He doesn't even want the $600. He just wants me out. It's not a matter of money anymore. It's a matter of principle. I'm surprised that nobody hit you with the just get a job, stop being poor type shit. No, people have. The thing is, and I don't want to be that asshole that says it, but I'm going to say it. Half the people that say that shit haven't worked even an ounce to the type of shit I've done in my life. Okay? I'd like to see some of the people that say that shit do the shit that I've done in my life. Okay, that fucking... I'm sure plenty of people have heard the story of the piece of metal that's in that dome right there. The piece of metal that about took me the fuck out. Yeah, when this thing hit me in the face and knocked me out, I want people to take a good look at what other angle it could have fucking hit me at. This right here is my reminder that my life is not worth $13 an hour. Because this motherfucker about killed me. Okay, I've told this story. I was sitting there. This got stuck under a tire of a forklift. Tires of forklifts are foam filled. So they're very, very springy. And it shot out. And it hit me in the... Ooh, shit. And it hit me in the side of the head like this. And knocked my ass clean out. Okay. Right? I want everybody to look at it. This thing had enough oomph to it to knock my ass out. Look at the fucking angle on this thing. Imagine if that hit me like that. At that fucking speed. Fuck, 13 an hour? We pay teens that much here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that it's not that simple anymore. I got a question for you that's unrelated, but I gotta know, is the more dippers out west or more or down south? What are you talking about? More dippers. What? I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna be blunt with you, man. I don't know what that means. He means chew. Oh, yes. Definitely down south. Well, okay, you guys remember the first fucking time I had to deal with that guy? And it was spit and tobacco spit all over my tools? Liz spit all over my leads? You'd think I cared. There it is. Everybody called it. Literally, you say it and it appears. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Or some shit like that, I don't know. What are you doing? Why are you long? No, I remember a few people here with the asshole that spit tobacco spit. I had pictures and everything. I have receipts. You know, so many people could see that I wasn't fucking joking. Big old gob of fucking tobacco spit rolling down my fucking welding lead. Right up to the trigger. I about killed him. I told him I was going to hang him with it. I got in trouble for that. Man, I wish I had money to donate because I love your content, but the NYPD fired me for an injury and say I owe them back pay. That's bullshit. That's stupid. And I've heard people that get that shit done to them all the time where they get hurt on the job and they try to bullshit them out of it. Like, oh no, that's your fault. Now you're gonna owe us $1,200 a month for rent, American dollars. You're behind. You're behind in the stream. But yeah, my last one was near 1,000 for a studio. What is TL dreaming? Too long didn't read. Basically, summed up, this is what this is about. What if... Stop it. Helping paying $1,800 for a 3-bed apartment. Jesus. Show us? I've already tried to show you. Like I said, he don't like to be picked up. Nutters don't like to be held. Meow. Meow. Yeah, he's chuffing at me. He's not liking this. What is it? Ow. I don't know why he's like that. You're right about the non-cat noises. Yeah, he just squeaks and chirps. Why don't he like being picked up? That's so weird. I don't know. I don't think he likes being contained. You cannot contain the beast. The beast shall be unhinged. Sell your car? I probably have to. I'm going to go get the title fixed tomorrow because I've had the title in my hands and Alabama is supposed to hold the title here, I guess. So I guess I'll get the title fixed and sell it. And see if I can find a rental that's at least close to like a grocery store or something. Cat Jack hated being held and I occasionally would let my dad hold him. There are some times where he'll let me hold him for a little bit and he'll be fine. But for the most part, no. He'll sit there for about 30 seconds and then bite your hand. He do not like it. You hold him, upside down, like baby carry him, he don't like it. If you hold him normally, he don't like it. If you hold him up here, he don't like it. Some days he'll go like thrashing at you. He's also an asshole, okay? The fucking cable guy that put in my internet, he attacked him, so I had to drag him into my fucking room. I don't know why he is such a dick to everybody that comes over. He hates everybody. And people are like, oh, is he just protective or anything? I was like, no, he's just an asshole. I'm sorry. I would say he's not normally like this, but he is. And I just expect him to be different sometimes. I never learn. And unfortunately, you had to suffer because of it. He might mellow out with age. Yeah, he is young. He is super young. Cats take after their owners, so it makes sense. I'm not an asshole. Well, okay. Maybe I'm a little bit of an asshole. But I'm not an asshole to everybody. Ish. Your cat go to work as well. Hey, asshole! Why don't you pay the rent? It's not coming back. Why abuses us in Discord? I abuse you at any time I want. I don't have to be in the Discord to beat you guys senselessly. I don't need to be in the Discord to get after you guys. I could be right here whenever I want. You guys show up, and then I do it anyways. You suckers. Was Virtue molested in the Discord for real? Shut up. Jesus Christ. But yet you came crawling back. Back for more. Don't think I didn't see that. You try to sneak back in. Why are you going to bullying get $600 for his rent? I'd rather just take the $600 and make it as a down payment for, or not a down payment, but like a deposit for a different rental, honestly. I'd rather just do that than give this guy another fucking penny. At least for now. Fucking heated. Like I'm fucking got a fever now. My blood's boiling. Why? Why? There's nothing up there for you. Well, I figured something out. I'll probably hash some shit out. I'm not gonna be able to sleep now, so selling plasma is still legal? Yeah, but it doesn't pay very well. Someone else suggested that. When I last checked, it's like $20 for one donation. Time to join Squid Games? I'd just kill everybody else. Can't be a competition if you bring a gun. Get nutters on catnip and have him chase a laser. I don't have a laser. What are you doing? Get out of that. That's what half the reason why the printer's broken is because you're crawling around in it. Oh, Jesus Christ. You all right? I didn't see that you're standing on that. Me and my plumber's crack. He'll prevail with the power of friendship and also this gun I found. I was a male escort could work. Why does everybody go to seeing me naked? You don't want to see me naked. Nobody wants to see my nude body. Who tagged me here? Dad boss of the new hotness. Says fucking who? Your husband Ray wants you naked. I wouldn't want to see an inch of Ray. And I know Ray doesn't want to see an inch of me. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I'll say some of the gayest shit to Ray. And he'll say it back. And he'll send me some of the gayest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And I may send it back. But I don't want to see an inch of Ray. Okay. Here up is all I want to see. You better come to my house wearing gloves. Gloves and a long sleeve. I ain't gay if it's for the homies. It's never a gay for the homies. Since Jack Black got sexy on TikTok, hairy dad bods are in. But that's Jack Black. You know what happens when I step inside? Who the fuck is this 24-year-old piece of shit? Ain't nobody want to see that. Of course, Jack Black could get away with it, not me. Yeah, I was welding trash cans. I know you want to see it. Who the fuck are you? Take it off. Yes, I'm skinny right now. I got idiot strength. That's all I have right now. And yes, that is a little stain right there. I don't know what it's from. Who the fuck is it now? A Hunchback of Alabama. Yeah. Being all my life like this has fucked me up. Just screwed me up. You could star in a redo of Dukes of Hazzard. I don't have a southern accent, though. Them Union boys are at it again. Average welder stance. Yeah, it's bad. No, let me tell you what sucked. Is we had what was called a 6-yard. Yeah, I know I got man titties. Leave me alone. We had what was called a 6-yard. And it's a 6-cubic yard round bottom trash can that would roll into a compactor. And it had to be a seamless weld from top to bottom. From top to bottom. So here I was. I would put my hand here. And I'd have that weld gun here. And I would weld all the way around. Obviously not nearly this fast. And I'd move my hand down. And I'd weld it all the way down. That fucking shit killed me. That fucked me up hard. Plowman in Alabama. Alabama doesn't even have any plow trucks at all. Mississippi does, I believe, but not Alabama. Not that kind of plowman. Oh, you motherfucker. You dirty sons of bitches. You dirty, dirty assholes. You fucking freaks. I'll have to answer that question later. Oh, God. Now you had to bring up the topic of my back, so now I've become aware of it. And now I blame you guys. Ow, fuck. Ow. 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 Shit. Why on high vis with the stop sign on the highway would be great. I've done it before. Working for ELM. It sucked. You know what also sucked is when I do locating for ELM, when there was like no hookups or anything, because hookups are easy. But tracking sucked. Because you got your spray can in one hand, and you got your tracker in the other. And you literally just do this shit all day. And then you put a fucking little spray line. And then you do that for like 5 fucking miles. One time I was loading up my truck all the way out in the middle of scenic fucking nowhere. And I had my transponder and everything sitting off to the side. I put my receiver or my transponder in and grabbed my receiver, which is this big old long thing with an antenna that sticks down and penetrates through the ground, signal wise. It's light. It's not heavy. It's not really light. It's just kind of cumbersome. I grabbed it. I went down to pick it up. My back gave out. And I shit you not, when my back went out, I rolled down into the fucking ditch on the side of the road and stayed there for like 5 minutes, just laughing my ass off. Because it's one of those kind of pains that it hurts so fucking bad and it came out of nowhere, but you can't help but laugh. And then you get up and you're like, fuck this. And you throw something on the ground. You take the goddamn thing.
Put the shirt back
shove
on.
it back. You take the thing. You shove it in the back of the fucking truck. You slam the truck down. I appreciate you saying that. Someone needed to say it. My man titties are hanging out. You get pissed off. You say, fuck it. Go home. Sell man titty milk. I need to lose the weight. And I have no problem with someone telling me that I'm out of shape. Trust me, because I need to hear it. I need to get my ass back in shape.
I see the TLDR on your stream. Hope this helps.
Oh my fuck. You again. You're the reason why I gotta play those cringe ass games Saturday. I appreciate it. Gamer subsat for Cream of Duck. I've tried reaching out to them. They won't talk to me. Okay, I'm like Stan. Take the shirt back off. That's only the other guy paid $5 to put it back on. What are you gonna do? This is the bid war. You have to beat it now. I love Emirates, don't worry. I was told Emirates was the game that we're not allowed to play. It is what is it called? Something game, like Snoot game, I think. And there was one game based on a battle game. Hold on. Where is it at? Did I put it in my wish list and just not add it to my library? I'm stupid like that. No? What was the name of the game? It's a free game. I can't remember what it's called. Fuck me. Watching Wild Play Changed would be amazing. I keep hearing about these games. I'm a little bit scared. Do the Thug Shaker. No. Ooh. Sorry. I'm catching up on other... Oh, fuck. Okay. There we go. Ugh. Play a Snoot game. I'm a professional furry dating simulator. It's great hanging out with you. Hope you get your shit together. Good night. Good night. I put the 4Gs on the Jeep. Remember the time that guy they hacked Cartoon Network with that? Glory hole pays well. Because you want my greasy, calloused hands grabbing you there. And I ain't doing it the other way. Not a chance. That was by far the most disgusting thing I've ever done in my life. Y'all ever suck dick for a Twinkie? I haven't either. But if any of you got a Twinkie, I tell you now, I suck your dick for it. Eviction changes you, man. I guess. There I was, eviction notice in one hand and senior serpent in the other. I didn't know which one I clenched harder. Someone screamed. It may have been me. It may have been him. I don't know.
We need to see the hairy hobbit feet.
Not a fucking chance. You can refund that one if you want. You ain't seeing these feet. I did that mistake once, funnily enough, on stream, and I regret it. It ain't happening again. That picture's been banished. Borrow Ray's butt plug and maid dress, then go to cons and well get to work. I don't think they make a fucking maid dress to fit a 6'4" man built like me. Okay, I've got the 40-mile beer barrel belly, whatever it's called. The dude's name, a toe connoisseur. And trust me, they didn't fucking eclipse me. Just join the stream. What you need, boss? To rant. That's mostly what I'm doing at this point. It's just screaming. There's a butt plug with your duck on it. Shut the fuck up. Butt plugs. It's you guys just go straight to the horniness. It's funny because you guys want me to do all these horny things, but nobody's willing to pay for the horny drawings. Sounds like it's time to do non-safe for work art, me boy. Well, you know the price. You make ducks hot? I don't make ducks hot, but I have a few other characters you can choose from, or you can choose your own. The duck's off limits. I've warned you guys now. The duck is off limits. And I'm very unlikely to make another duck character, so don't even ask. Okay? You got other options. But if you want the mad stuff, if you want the crazy stuff, if you want the wild, wacky, insane stuff, you better pay. Let's see the E621. I haven't been on there as of late because I haven't drawn anything as of late. More Waffle Bunny. It's on the list. I have 2 things I want to draw with her. I don't want lewd drawings, I want videos. Well, I'm working on it. That's why there has been lewd drawings as of late. Pancake, shut the do it, clap. Fucking hate all of you. Rue the day. You will rue the day. I know how I'm going to get back at you guys. What kind of prices we talking? Draw 60 nutters. Get the fuck out. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. You do a volley stuff. What the fuck is a volley? I feel like it just said something I shouldn't say. We'll commission an Omen Sight character right now if you start on the stream. I don't know if I can start on the stream. I don't have the energy to do it. I have to draw the characters anyways at some point, so it'll come regardless if you commission it or not. So just save your money. You think I'm going to go without drawing Draga at least once? Twice? Maybe 3 times? They are adorable. I am afraid to even look up what that tab is. Tag. I don't know the lore, and think I'm okay with that. Yeah, you got to work to get there. I kind of leave a loose trail. I mean, you can go strictly to the source if you want to. All you have to do is look up the artist tag. Draw my Sona getting love and affection. Buddy, I know you're 18 now. I know for a fact you're 18 now. So I could do more than that, but I won't. Because that's your character, and that'd be wrong to do anything with it. Do you do headshot art? Where the fuck is... I got all sorts of stuff. What was the last one I finished? I gotta be careful in this folder and make sure I don't drag the wrong thing. I redid Raise a couple days ago. That's Ray's redone character. I didn't lock this group. Make sure I don't accidentally move that around. I redid Ray's character a couple days ago. Ray is no longer angry. Oh no, it exists somewhere. Just me, it exists. This is Nutters. What was the most recent one I finished? This one I'm really proud of, honestly. I think this is probably the coolest one I've ever done. I think that is by far the coolest. Who is that? I can't remember the name of the guy that commissioned that. I think his name was Story Hunter. Yeah, Story Hunter was his name. Story Hunter 1989. All he said is wanted an Eagle Owl. And as for anything specific, just an Eagle Owl. I did this one for Static Wolf. This one was actually really cool. I like this one a lot. This one was unique. I've never tried something like this before. Here's one I did of one of Ray's friends. I'm not really sold on the eyes. I don't like the eyes, but it's his character, so. And then, I think that was the most recent one. Yeah, that was the most recent. There's $7 in my venue, but here's his boss. Thank you. Save the rest for yourself. Here's Jada's. So I might go back and add some detail to that. You prepared for the possible tornado soon? Oh fuck! Are we on? We have a tornado that's coming. I haven't been paying attention. I know it's supposed to get really fucking cold next week. By the way, I do see your message, Buck, but I will get to it here in a little bit. What the forecast? Still got a wind advisory. That's all I have. I don't have any tornado watches. 10 degrees. It's supposed to supposedly snow next week, but I feel like it's going to be half an inch. Ask Ray for advice. I think Ray's answer is just as much as mine. Fucking don't know. May not need to worry about paying for your replacement more. I'm not paying an extra month. At that point, I'm just if I'm moving, I'm moving. If he wants me gone, he ain't getting another penny out of me. It ain't worth it. I'm gonna use that money for somewhere else. I don't think the snow is gonna stick, in my opinion. From what I've experienced in the 2 years, actually almost 3 years that I've been here, it never sticks. Half an inch of snow is not enough to stick. You need at least 2 to 3 inches of snow for it to be sticking at all. I'm looking to see if I have any other headshots that are extremely recent. Oh, here's Tanner's. It's not shaded, though. This is my brother's that I did, which I actually streamed that poster, which he's actually hung up and printed. That's actually a safe picture that I can put in here. Fit the screen. I actually think that turned out really good. Who is Jada? Your girl? No. She's a friend of mine. She's married to somebody else, and I'm the guy. She's married to a friend. It's complicated. I'm friends with her husband. We're friends with each other. He's always at work all the time, so we talk a lot more often. So, but no. We're not dating. They had a kid with each other, for fuck's sakes. That explains the crib. Yes. Friends with benefits. No. The only benefit she gets out of me is I help her lift heavy stuff sometimes. That's it. And sometimes I tell her no, and then she gets mad. You with a kid would be terrifying. I don't want kids, and I've long determined a long time ago, I ain't bringing kids into this fucking world. Okay, I can hardly take care of myself. You can show my character too if you want. I can't remember where I saved your character. For some reason, your character is not in the finished stuff folder. Do I have a character? Do I have a folder for you? I usually make a folder for everybody. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Thinking of getting a girl sometime? No. Not until I'm stable. I need to worry about myself first. I ain't gonna be dating until I know I can afford to, have some time to myself and whatnot. Thinking of getting a man. I am a man. Sugar daddy. No. Sorry to hear you're getting evicted, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you. We'll figure it out one way or the other. He got him a guy. His name is Nutters, and he likes to bite. Nutters is more of like taking care of a child than anything else. Okay, that's like taking care of a fucking toddler. Okay, he loves to cause trouble. He knows just what to do to get himself in trouble. It's time for you to buy a van to do the whole traveling, starving artist shtick up and down the coast. So you know what's funny? Is I've actually done that. Well, I got close to doing it. When I was about 18 years old, I just graduated college. No, sorry. When I was 19 years old, I just got out of college. And I wanted to move out, but there was nowhere to rent at the time. And so what I did is I had a TIG welder and $500. I took the $500 in the TIG welder and I traded it for an express van. And I started tearing this express van all the way apart. If raising the chat, he probably remembers this whole debacle with me because we've known each other for a long time. I tore it all the way apart. Oh God, not the van again. That thing was rusty to hell. I'm talking, there was no floor left. I pulled the rubber mat out of the back and I saw straight to the fucking asphalt. Sounds like my F-150. Yeah. No, and this thing, it had 300 and something thousand miles on it. It had the straight six and a C4 automatic transmission that shifted so fucking hard that when it got into third gear, it threw the whole fucking van forward. And you felt it. It felt like getting rear-ended by somebody. But you look in your rearview mirror and there'd be nobody there. That thing was so down on power, such a piece of shit. But I started converting it. And my mom was horrified because it wasn't just like any van. I'm talking, this was like a 1994 Econovan with old, like, telephone company markings on the side. This thing screamed pedophile. It was disgusting. I had it for 6 months before I decided this thing is way too much of a piece of shit to continue. And that was the end of my van lifer story. Was it a white van too? Yeah, it was white. I had painted all over the rust with black primer to try to stop it from rusting, so it looked so scuffed. I'm gonna go now. All right, see ya. Was it driven by one? Okay, so when the selling it was a whole story in of itself. It may have been. I sold it to a guy who lived on Crow Agency, which is the Indian reservation in between Wyoming and Montana. And the guy came down with a backpack and his wife in a Chevy Traverse, and he didn't ask any questions about it. He didn't even look at it. He paid me $600. I signed the title over to him. He hopped in it and he took off. I was like, shit, I got $600 to spend. I'm rich as a 19-year-old kid. So I hop in my little fucking F-150 and I drive to fucking Billings, Montana. Why? Because Montana has no sales tax. I go to Montana, I go to like the mall there, and I go spend a little bit here, spend a little bit there, and I spend about $400. I'm driving back. There's the fucking van on the side of the road abandoned. I was like, what the fuck? And then I remembered. He got pulled over by HP, but I didn't register that it was my van. I saw him pulled over by HP at the gas station truck stop, but I didn't register that it was my van. I should have figured it out because I was in Crow Agency when I passed it. So I don't know what happened, but then I get a call about 3 months later saying that you need to pick up your van or it's going to be crushed. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Because I had only had the title notarized. He never signed it over to him. He's like, well, we have your van in the impound lot, and it's been here for 3 months, and no one's come to pick it up. And you need to pick it up now and pay off all the fees, or we're going to crush it. I was like, I don't give a fuck. I got my money out of it. So it got, I don't know what happened to it. If it got auctioned off, if someone, bought it from an auction, or if it finally got crushed. Free $600. Well, at that point, I had already notarized the title. I was set to sell it. I wasn't going to hop back in it, especially because the dude got arrested for something. Okay, at that point, that shit was radioactive. I didn't want it. Stash, mullet, cat, plaid. You're sure you aren't from down here naturally. What are you talking about? This is the northern fit. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. You go up north, you're going to see about 50 of me. I hate the mullet, though. Problem is the rest of it's going away. I was shook when I saw that, though. here I was laughing all the way to the bank. What did I get? I think I got a new like PlayStation 4 or something at the time. No, I got an Xbox Series X. I had the normal Xbox, not a Series X, the Xbox One X. I had the normal Xbox One, but I wanted the One X because I wanted the 60 FPS. So I went and bought that and a couple of games and whatnot. So it was a good time. Hair loss at 23. I'm scared to turn 23. It's only a year ago. Let me show you what does it to you. You want to see why I'm losing so much hair? This thing right here caused me to lose all my fucking hair. This thing took all my hair. And yes, that's a Pizza Hut sticker. I'm proud of it. Scott here, too long didn't read what's going on. Too long didn't read is right here. I have two of these. The other one I didn't get a lot of stickers on. I did, however, get a Taco Bell sticker put on it. I'm pretty sure. Is this? Yeah. I didn't get nearly as many stickers on this one. The quality of the hat is always, or the hood is always determined by how many stickers you put on it. How the hell did that make you lose your hair? What I did is I would have a welding cap and it would sit on my head and I would have this on my head. Is this clean? Is there spiders in this? Oh, if I get bit by something, I get bit by something. I have it on my head like this. Okay, and this would sit on my head all day and I would do this shit all day. And it would shift that thing around in my head. Is welding a hard job? Not really. It's just a bullshit job. It ain't worth it. Once you learn how to weld, it comes to you naturally. But the problem is finding someone that's willing to pay you to do it. Not a lot of places are willing to pay anymore. Why are you getting evicted? Because I was 2 months behind on rent, and even though I wasn't falling any further behind, he wanted me to catch up in like one day. And I couldn't do it, I guess. So he decided he wanted me out. He doesn't even want to be paid back anymore. How old are you? 24. Sure, I'll say it. Just moved here where I just moved to. The mines are always hiring. If playing Minecraft as a child ever lit a spark of inspiration inside your head. I love asbestos. How long do you have left? I just got my notice today. That's why I'm streaming. It's because I needed a way to rant. I needed to get it off my chest. I have 30 days. February 10th. Yes. February 10th is my last day here. I got to be out by then. So. Yeah. Any good asbestos recipes? Just breathe it in. Don't bother covering it in bullshit. Just breathe it straight in. Squatters' rights? That's not how that works. At this point, I've been served a notice. 30 days, regardless if squatters' rights or not, are valid, especially if it gets written by a lawyer. You heading back home or staying here just to a new house? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't have the money for really either right now. It's one of those things I have no fucking clue what I'm going to do. I've just got my ass caught up. I just got my car fixed. I got most of my bills caught up. Now I'm hit with this, and I got nothing left to use. I'm fresh out of everything. All the money from the fucking furry dating stream thing went into fixing my car. I don't know how arrows work. That thing. It's weird. I'm pointing over. No, because when I'm pointing. Fuck it, I don't care. Wasn't even sure if squatters' rights are a real thing. They are. The what dating stream? The furry dating stream. Everybody, that one word always scares people. Yeah, they are. JT has to deal with them all the time. Can't you reverse your cam to do the face right? I could. It's literally as simple as doing this. Where is transform? Flip horizontally. Now I gotta stand over here. And now you just see you see all that shit there. That looks horrible. Unless I move it to like right there. Oh fuck! There's not enough space on the back of the monitor. There we go. That looks awful. Move it back. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back. I hate that. Don't do that ever again. More stuff in the background. Why I would hate playing changed? I think I've seen it pop up. I got some weird games you'd hate. It's Snoot game, and I can't remember the name of the other game. They're both short, I guess. The chat box is a better wall hider. It's like when you put a poster over a hole in the wall. That's the purpose of the chat. Can also talk to a realtor company. They usually have the lowdown on finding rental properties. I could. I might give one a call and be like, hey, listen, I need a rental. I need one cheap. And I have no idea where to look. So. My old friends, weird friends, would show me just the most grotesque shit. How do you think I feel? Okay, when Ray sends me Reggie the mouse all the time.
You're a great guy, Wyoming. For what it's worth, I'll be hoping for a good outcome. It's not much, but it is more than I can spare. ATM. Good luck, Duck.
Thank you, Quicksilver. I appreciate it. You've been here for a while. Reggie is weird. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got a good art style, but let me tell you what, I was thrown for the loop. When I was sent, it wasn't by Ray. Somebody else sent me the video, the original meme video. And I thought it was going to be the meme. And then it was just the original video. It wasn't even that bad, though. It wasn't really that grotesque. Hi, I'm Reggie. Shut the fuck up. It makes Wyoming what it has a problem with at the moment. Yeah. Six, stop. I'm gonna fucking mute you for like 5 minutes. If you don't stop. I swear. I ain't joking. I forgot the rest anyways. I remember all of it. Watch this. 10-second timeout to Pitavan 38 for continuing when I demanded he stop. 10 whole seconds. I hope you don't use that time to reflect on yourself. You go take a shower so I can smell good for my girlfriend tomorrow. Why? She can't smell you through the computer. Good luck. It's those 10 seconds to think about what you've done. Stream is Saturday, not Sunday, right? I have to message Taylor, figure out if he's working or not. If it's Sunday, it'd probably be work better. It's cool art style. He is good at what he does. I'm not gonna shit on him. I got blasted with the meme. And then, of course, as soon as I mentioned that to Ray, he's done nothing but send me his art. All of it. Any bit of it. Not just the memes. All of it. I think 2024 will be your year. I want to, okay, at some point this year, I want to have a place to call my own. And the biggest reason why is because I'm tired of doing this shit. Okay, I want to be able to say, this is going to be my place. This is going to be my office. This is going to be where I do everything. Tear out the walls, insulate them all so that way they can be, echo proof and everything like that, and paint a big old mural on the wall and make it mine. I want to do that this year. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I want it to be my year. Whether it will be or not is only fate, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. The Nutters is all egged up in the chair next to me. Look at him. Look at him. Egg. If you want your own property, you're in the best place to get good tax on it. That's what I've heard. It's property tax here, and isn't even that bad. It does suck, though, because when I looked at houses last year, they were actually really good, and now that I've looked again, it's not nearly as good. There's Nutter's a loaf yet. Yeah, it is loafed up. Let me see if I can, like... The problem is this cord's all... Can you see him? Can you see him? Can you see him? He's loafed. I promise you, he's loafed. Your room looks really clean. You definitely did good on the decoration. I did the best of my ability. This room is trash. And it's still echoey, as you can hear. People are slowly migrating here. Prices are going up. Yep. Here's what's happening. Because what happened to my town before. Is the town's losing industry. And it's losing commercial. So instead it's switching to tourism. Tourism is the last ditch effort to save a town's economy before it collapses on itself. That's what happened to Sheridan. Is you can't bring in enough people to fill in the commercial. You can't bring in enough people to fill in the industry. So you sell it as, look at the beautiful views. Look at all the natural scenery. Look at all of this. Look at all of that. And then as soon as those people come in, they start blowing up the price. And then once those guys get tired of it, they sell to each other. And it's pretty much a closed loop that only gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. It gets more and more expensive. The problem is that despite you not getting a bunch in industry and commercial, you still need people to hold those spots. But by pricing them out, it kills the town. Because you got all these rich people that bought these $500, $600, $1 million houses, but they have no services because nobody that runs the services, works the services, can afford to stay there anymore. What is there to look at in this small town of yours? There's an empty lot over there where a church or a mall used to be. If you like concrete pads, there's a Confederate statue at the city hall. If you want something to laugh at, world's biggest second place trophy. That's bound to piss somebody off. So land will devalue in a shithole town. It's going to inflate until it massively loses value, because nobody wants to live in a town where they can't get service for the simplest of things. Concrete pads make good burnout boxes. The cops are always hanging out there, though. This is the center of town. There's nothing here. I'm not sure what they think they're going to get away with here. Sheridan at least had the mountains and everything to back it up. There's nothing here. I mean, it's trees. Trees and trees and trees. As far as the eye can see. There's no views. It's not a mountain here. Second place in a two-man race. Second place is first for Looser, regardless if it's only 1 and 2. Should have fought harder, idiots. Yeah, a bunch of people are leaving now. I must have pissed somebody off. Is there a Civil War battlefield somewhere? I'm sure there is. I think there is some up north. Do you know if there's any nails or shit in that concrete bed? Everywhere. I would walk there all the time. When I go to like Dollar General and shit like that, there's glass, there's nails, there's screws, there's bolts. I mean, there's all sorts of garbage in that fucking lot. So, Wyoming wasn't established yet by the time the Civil War ended. That's because the Civil War didn't last very long because the Confederacy sucked. But, I still am going to ride the coattails of Union winners. Why? Because I was close enough. Ugh. Who knows? I think I'm gonna work on getting the next video done. See what I can get done in the space of like a weekend. I don't know if there'll be a stream this weekend if Taylor's not gonna be here. I'll probably just focus on the video. I'm gonna have to get shit packed up here now. Sucks. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of boxes and whatnot. I don't know where I'm gonna put all my stuff. I mean, maybe I can keep it in the shed in Jada's backyard, but probably get eaten by termites and whatnot. And again, I really don't care for that shelf. That shelf is like $10 at Walmart. The desk was broken anyways, so you could just dump that. All the posters and whatnot can go in a box. All the trinkets and everything can go in one box. I don't have a couch, luckily. I don't have a lot of TVs. I only have 2 TVs, and they're relatively small. So, yeah. I mean, all the other furniture can just go get thrown right the fuck out. Who cares? It's all cheap. I might just throw out all my dishes and everything too, because it's all cheap garbage. So, throw it all out. Just leave a little bit of what what I truly need, and then go from there. So it's gonna happen to your PC. I'm gonna keep my PC, especially because it's got a graphics card in it that's not mine. That I'm gonna have to give back eventually. All the computer stuff has to stay. This is all mine. I gotta keep all this. This is like a one life source that I have. The laptop I've got to keep and all that stuff. So, yeah. Fucking exhausted now. I'm so pissed off. I'm tired. His nutter's fixed? Nope. Because there's no vets around to do it. He's been on a waiting list and he keeps getting kicked down. They kicked him off the waiting list for the truck that normally passes through here. So, luckily, he doesn't mark or anything like that. He's actually well behaved in that regard. He's just a shithead. And it may have something to do with that. I get people telling me, you got to get him fixed. Oh, I'm trying. Not yet. He's over a year old now. He's a year and a half old. If he was going to be doing it now, or if there'd be any time he'd start doing it, he'd be doing it now. So. Usually I mop all the time, so. I don't know. I'm late. Why eviction? Landlord's a dick. I'm just going to say that. I didn't even bother going through all the story. Landlord's a piece of shit. You got $400 tonight? Can you find a place with that money? I don't know if I could tonight. I can start calling around and seeing what I can find. I'll have to call tomorrow and see if I can find a cheap rental to get into. But I'll figure something out. Like I said, I withdrew from my HSA early. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to mail a check. If they'll even mail a check. You know, I got a little bit of AdSense. I think if I had those 3 things combined and I cancel all the other services and whatnot, and move into a new place, and figure something out from there. But it's just a matter of finding a new place. So we'll have to see. Let's see what's available, what's around. Mail a check. What is this? 1925? No. Okay. If you're ever signing up for health insurance and your HSA is Health Equity, do not go through them. They're stuck in the fucking 70s. In order to cancel my HSA, I had to fax them a fucking letter requesting my account be closed. I had to get on my hands, knees, and beg to get my own money out of my own savings account. So, Who the fuck uses faxes anymore? I legitimately asked him, I was like, it's me over the phone. Send me a DocuSign, an email, and I'll sign it. Ask for the information you need, and we can just close the shit over the phone, and I'll give you my routing number, and you can deposit it straight into my account. Nope, I have to fax them the paper. Luckily, I found an app on my phone that lets me fax shit for free. So I faxed it to them. Now I gotta wait 5 days to know if I've been approved. Then it takes them another 3 weeks to decide if they're gonna mail me a check. And then once they mail it, it's the fucking postal service. When are you getting kicked out? 30 days from now. I have until then to move out. So, we can figure it out, hopefully. But we'll see. I'll make some calls around and see what we have. See what I can find. How much would selling the 103 get you? It's already sold. I sold it a while ago. It's just been here. It belongs to somebody else now, anyways. It's just been staying here. You can dox your address now. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fucking play chaotic. I could, but I won't. I just saw me in the fucking stream preview that's like 40 minutes behind strip off the fucking flannel jacket. I kind of got flashbanged by that. It's gonna be something around for rent. I've tried. So the only things I've found right now are trailer homes that have to be trailered off their lot or elderly living. As it sits, there's really nothing else around here right now. What area? I'm not going to say. I'm not going to dox where I live. State. Alabama. Worst fucking state I think I've ever existed. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm exhausted now. Here's the thing is I'm going to say it once and I've said it again and I'm going to say it a million times. Moving great distances is not an option. I do not have the capability to do that. It's just not an option to me. So, yeah. Maybe a town over or whatnot. But nothing further than that. I'm looking at the other towns. Honestly, the town that's north of here, I'd like to move to. They have just better stores and better options for restaurants and shit like that. It's just a lot more friendly there. But as it sits right now, this is kind of the situation. So, Shoddy, what's the 3 numbers on the back of your credit card? I give them to you. You ain't gonna get anything out of my credit card. I shut it off until I can pay it all the way off. I ain't touching that toxic shit. Credit cards are the worst thing that have ever been fucking invented. Give me that social security number, baby. 224 to 387-5539. Wait, I don't think that's actually the right number count. Hold on. Locked your credit card? Yeah. So I can't, nothing can come out on it. Fuck credit card debt. Credit card debt fucks you over, and it is a pain to get back in because the thing is, it seems to compound. So you got one late payment, and then it doubles, and then you got another late payment, and it doubles on that. And it just seems like a fucking snowball. So once I get this credit card, if I ever get this credit card paid off, I'm shredding it. I'm never getting another one. So Chapter 11. It's fucking like $1,200 of credit card debt. I ain't going fucking bankrupt over it. I'll pay it eventually. What is the social security number anyways? Never knew what it was. It's an identifying number to you. It is your unique identity number. You need it for everything in the US. You need it to open credit cards, you need it to open bank accounts, you need it to collect social security. If you leak that, you're fucked because people can create anything under your name, and your social security number is your big identifier to prove that it's you. Like CPF, maybe, sure. I'm not sure what CPF is, but basically, yeah, it's your number you're assigned at birth, and if it gets leaked, you're fucked. You get one card. You're not even allowed to laminate the card, but I'm going to laminate mine because I do not want to get it destroyed. I'm going to use your social security number for my FAFSA so I get more aid. Good luck. I couldn't get approved for FAFSA after my second year. So Americans need to worry about other debts with that student debt. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got my student loan debt too, but I'm not even touching that. Personally, I feel like that loan shit is bullshit. I really can't be bothered to pay that. They can go fucking suck my dick. I don't care. Why are you laying there? I almost stepped on you. Why are you egg behind my leg? You should still have a card to build credit. It does not build up that fast. Credit cards do not build up your credit card very much, but it does destroy them if you fall behind. Complete asylum in Canada. U.S. Army looks appealing from here. No, it is not. Because the Army will fuck you over in other ways. The Army just delays how fucked you get. Also, going into the Army only repeals your student debt. It doesn't repeal any other debt. Your other debt still sticks. That's why a lot of people in the military get foreclosed on. You're standing in like a very inconvenient spot. You're standing right on my mat. Stream under Ming since the other half of Wyoming. Hey guys, it's Ming the Goose. Fucking Christ. I hate all of that. Ugh. Sell bathwater. That's like the 17th time someone suggested that. It's unoriginal. Get a new idea. Try again. Like fidgeting now. Sell toilet water. You guys do not want the water out of the toilet in this disgusting piece of shit. You do plasma donations. Oh my god, here it goes again. It's $20. Going in a loop. I get people join the stream after it's been brought up after like 20 minutes, but it does not pay. Sweat. I could tag GamerSups again and be like, hey, yo, homie, hit me up a fucking sponsor. I'm about to get evicted. You can even name it after Wild. You can name the flavors Wild's Eviction. How much did they pay at the sperm bank? There's not even a sperm bank around here. Hey, yo, I need money. You could call the flavor Wild's Eviction. It would be funny. We can make it like strawberry, like vanilla cream flavored. I don't know. What would Eviction taste like? Cactus? Sadness. Probably like cum. Asbestos. So you're getting evicted, eh? Yep. I should have started some background music. From the sounds of the goons, their GamerSup stuff, they're a pretty cool company. Yeah, but I feel like they don't want to donate. They don't want to sponsor anybody unless they're very well established. I don't think they're going to sponsor anybody small. Cherries with a hint of depression. So like cherries with like ice cream. Cherry ice cream is what you're basically saying. Because everybody eats ice cream when they're depressed. Used to be a renter like you once until I took a notice to the knee. Berry Vicodin Blast. Blueberry with a hint of painkiller to numb the pain. Make an hour-long video of sponsor reads back to back to back. The world's most sponsored video. Just take the Raid Shadow Legends, please. You know, Raid Shadow Legends only plays like $300. And it depends on how many views you get, so I'd only get like $50. It's not even G-Subs, it's just a jar of crushed oxycodone. Listen, I demand 2 flavors, right? 1, Wild's Eviction Notice. 2, Waffle Wendy's syrup flavored GamerSups. Hear me out. It's a good idea. He's laying directly in the center of this mat, so I'm having to straddle the mat if I want any comfort instead of standing on the hardwood floor. I mean, Pancake Wendy, shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of it. Everybody scream at GamerSups. Yo, give this fucking asshole a fucking sponsor before he gets kicked out of his house. GamerSups, Huckleberry Heroin. I fucking like that, actually. Is Nardas being a little shit again? He's laying right there. He was laying on the chair like 10 minutes ago. And now he's decided to move, unloaf, and lay directly in the center of the mat. Okay, not directly in the center, but like, hold on. Surely you guys can see this. Like, that's a really inconvenient fucking spot. I almost stepped on him. I didn't even hear him move. Eat the loaf. I'm going to have to here in a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. We'll figure something out. I think I've lost all my energy. So I think I'm gonna go and get me some energy drinks and get back to editing videos. And see what I can get out before I'm banished from the face of the fucking planet. Before I'm on the side of the road with a tin cup. Spare change. Spare change. Banished to Ohio. Oh god, fate worse than death. So if I stream a lot more often, it's mostly because I'm going to need some sort of outlet to keep from going crazy. You can ignore me, I don't care. So, but I will see you guys either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. I need to go like walk this shit off or go burn something. I don't know. I will see you guys later.